So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Drogba. Drogba! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. What a throw in. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gerrard. And here's Drogba. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Brazil have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Drive. He's having a shot! Kimmich getting this one clear, and it's Gerrard. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu. Now it's Gerrard. That has found him in acres of space. And that should get the job done. Kilmarnock do have a chance to counter here. And this is Ronaldinho. Now it's Olise. In with the challenge. Kimmich. Here's Petinia. Saka. And it's De Bruyne. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. He's in a great position here. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. No way through, so back it comes. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, good line! up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for
Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Gerrard. And it's Rodri. And here's Elise over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. To Gerrard. And here's Elise. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe with the short one. Now this could be a chance. And it's Rodri. Gabriel. So what can they make of this? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's managed to get... And Shevchenko! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Kilmarnock really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cafu with the clearance. Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Saka! Saka! Amazing! About as smooth as it gets. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So could they be onto something here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There will be 3 minutes of time.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vitinha. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. Gerrard. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. It's Gerrard! Oh, good finish. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little bit.
And that is all they have time for.
Brazil are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So we're underway for the second half. Mbappe. Bellingham. Rodri. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Puyol. It's Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kimmich. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho goes short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha played out to the left flank. No outsmarting him this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu makes a move down the right. Puyol. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vitinha. De Bruyne. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's certainly onside here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. That's been slipped through. Gabriel, that's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha makes the interception. Tries to thread one through. Rodri. That's Gerrard. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. He'll try from distance! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish right from the top draw!
for Brazil after 68 minutes is number 22, Bellingham.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Coming on the field is number 19, Jamal. Substitution in progress.
Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Yamal, he's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Kilmarnock are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Ferran Torres. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, he refuses to take the bait. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Kilmarnock have opted to make another change
15,
here.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 5, Danny Olmo.
Oh, good effort!
Number 20.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a throw. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Bale! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. He has a look up. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alaba. Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Shevchenko. They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Nice control. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be
That's a
5
key
minutes
interception.
added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's Kaka. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Getting up there! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, A class of their own. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gabriel, spread out to the left. Bale does. And time is up. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his
Those of
wisdom,
you making their way
and to
home
wish you
on
all
public
a very good
transportation
evening.
today, please watch.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here.
Everyone, please
This crowd
welcome
doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Galatasaray have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And this is Ronaldinho, hangs in across. Goal! Galatasaray! The first significant strike. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for a runner. Ochoa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Gerrard. And here's Elise. Cafu. And it's Gerrard. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Thinks about the shot. Messi. Now it's Bale. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Gerrard. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Mbappe, Drogba. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Chance for a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Maldini does well to get it back. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Sylvestre gets it away. Crossed in once more. And he's there to belt it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Ronaldinho clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing.
And the shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully
Number
measured.
6, Olise.
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sylvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. In towards the back, towering header! Merino, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Serginho. Over to the right flank. Bale. And that's gone loose. Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bale. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. In he goes again! Now that is commitment to the cause. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Olise. De Paul. Ronaldinho. And it's Drogba. Rodri. And Sylvestre. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise! Well,
There will
that
be
tackle
1
was
minute
certainly
at a
sturdy.
time.
Ronaldinho. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at
Please
either end.
welcome everyone.
But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly
Substitutions
clinical
taking
with their
place.
finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Opts to... He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Paul is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe goes short. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Gerrard. Oh, that's superb. Has to go back here. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, crossbar! Cafu has the space to scheme. Brazil have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Yamal. That's destined for the flank. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Threads one in. Olise picks it up out wide. Doesn't quite get there. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution.
Olise is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Goes looking wide. Serginho. That's very neat.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodri. He has a look up. He's in a good... Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Brazil leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking to play him in. Big chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a promising position. Well, that is one way to stop him. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Mbappe with a reputation for taking on any shot. Saliba clears without hesitation. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Cross into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving forward. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's a searching pass. Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nico Williams gets a foot in here. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Cafu plays it in. Ronaldinho. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's looking unstoppable! Cafu simply refused to be outdone there. Mbappe tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Nico Williams finding himself in space. Quick look, then plays it in. And that's been well dealt with.
There will be 3 minutes
Official
added
showing that there
time.
will be 3 minutes of added time. No way through, so... There's the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for
Galatasaray are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. He's having a pop! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He gave it 20 and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Raul. There he goes, motoring forward. Gerrard. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Maldini. Marcelo. To Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, he's played it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great vision. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Raul. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Spread to the right. Oh, that's nice. Shoots! Against the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cannavaro. Brazil currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Guti. Upamecano. And it's Guti. Maldini. Now Saliba. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. And the shots! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Saliba. And it's Cannavaro. Merino. And here's Mbappe. Takes on his marker. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now this could be a chance. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get rid. And that is out of play. Rodri carries the ball down the right. They've got to be quick to recover this. Guti. Cannavaro. Saliba. Cannavaro. And it's Xavi Alonso. Guti. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Marino. And it's Guti. Gerrard does well to get it back. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. Cleared away. Now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Brazil looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Koundé. Here's Guti. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he shoots! Split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. And he's in on goal. Great chance! And the assist there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. And it's Rodri. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we are back underway. Out towards the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Marino. Cafu proves too strong. Marcelo. Mbappe. And it's Gerrard. Marcelo. Nicely shaped ball. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Marcelo. And he was quick to react. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini, nice-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Guti. And here's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's got the... There's the shot! Oh, good finish! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Marcelo looking to be a menace in the final third. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been a constant outlet, Peter, so it's time to pull the shutters down on him.
Brazil are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the preferred...
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe! Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. That's Gerrard. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Referee's given a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
Cafu.
Camisa 6.
And it's
Camisa
Seedorf.
14. Camisa 4.
Desai
Camisa
is
21.
pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Camisa 18.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho.
That's
Camisa
really well
9.
manoeuvred.
Camisa 20.
Seedorf. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good ball out wide. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Dani Olmo. A heavy challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bale. And it's Marino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marcelo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chosen to go back. Cafu. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Cannavaro gets it clear. And here's Dani Olmo. Big chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Substituição.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nielsen. And it's Rice. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
That has not gone well. Olise. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Bebeto. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Silvestre. And it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Van Dijk. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ibrahimovic. Strokes it back. Hakimi receives it in a good position here. Desai gets it away. Silvestre. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's delightful. That's tidy. Opts to play it back. Serginho attempts a clearance. Cleared away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. That is good strength. And he's heaved it away. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Oh, well measured. Cannavaro. Hakimi. Cruyff. And it's Beckham. Serginho. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Silvestre has it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. Nice control. Torres!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gently done. And here's Olise. And this is Gerrard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Silvestre. That's Gerrard. Seedorf has quite a footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Gerrard. Vermi. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0. I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he's all alone, takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And there is your opener. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Camisa 7.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Hakimi. It's a searching pass. Now it's Cruyff. Ball in toward... Oh, good climb! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Flamengo restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cafu looking to receive it in space.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres finds himself offside. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho, Cannavaro, and it's Rodri, Rijkaard, Cruyff, that's Beckham, and here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball! He's dealt with that really well, and it's been hooked away. Hakimi. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Referee's given a throw. Gerrard. Oh, important interception. Rodri, Cannavaro, and it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camisa
Time for a
6.
change in personnel.
Camisa 14. Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de Camisa 11.
Engages and forces
Camisa
him off the ball.
17. Camisa
And now a
80.
sudden chance to counter.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Might be danger here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Shot a goal! That is special! Gareth Bale! About as smooth as it gets. They put their lead back. Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil with the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Seagull. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Williams. No way through, so back it comes. And Dijk did well to stay calm there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good spread. I think we're just about done here. Cafu.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Passes coming
acréscimo.
off in quick succession here. Cannavaro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now Van Dijk. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Serginho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now who's going to be first to this? That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Elise. Zola does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu is in a really good position out wide. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this...
Oh, he's all on... He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf is one of those players who's... No, Seedorf! Oh, gave that an almighty dump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Solar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Seedorf. And here's Lopez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to return it. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's not an especially good pass, that. Koundé. Mateus. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's intervened well there. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's picked his way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries one from range. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Brazil looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for a runner, and this is Raul. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's Seedorf. Back when it goes. Mbappe. Closing in on goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Seedorf. Can he get it through? He's gone direct here. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goes for the shot! And he couldn't quite find the target. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. Brazil leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fermi, renowned for his long-range shooting. Seedorf. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Yamal. Referee's given a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And this is Raul. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Mbappe plays it short. Olise! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Olise. That's going wide left. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, just look at the way the manager's berating his defence. If I was on that touchline, I'd be like that too.
The Mateus. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Rafinha. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his pass.
A header! Cleared without hesitation. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Chiellini. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, look at the finish! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Camisa 22. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 87. Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Brazil find a position of real strength now. Dani Olmo, well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Chiellini does well to stand up to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gyökeres. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper read that really well.
Santos are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Dani Olmo. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. Driven in. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Ronaldinho. Silvestre gets into a good position. He's had a shot! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Silvestre. Koundé. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's not going to get any further than that. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dani Olmo, just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ronaldinho. Went Seedorf. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Dani Olmo, great ball, and he's in here, takes a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Para o Brasil. Camisa 80. Ronaldinho.
So here comes the substitution. Messi getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Cuts it back. Cleared away. Hakimi, distributed tidily. Yamal, he's rising! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Balde. Azar. Ball played for Kukçu. And it's Azar. Now it's come to nothing. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gerrard. Out towards the flank. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Olise! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Azar. And here's Pato. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Gerrard. It's Raul! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Romero, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Raul. Played out wide. Cafu. Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Forced to go back. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now this could be a chance. And a shot! Olise. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's cut it out. Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Maldini. Now Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. And it's Balde. Vitz. And here's Azar. Cafu. Out of play for a throw.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rodri. And it's Lopez. To Maldini. And it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Cafu, Olise, Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Nicely weighted ball. Change of plan here, perhaps. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chips it through. Cleared without hesitation. Azar. And it's Wirtz. He was under real pressure there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is well cleared. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's having a pop! Cafu finding himself in space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Pato. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And this is Pato. And he can clear it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe tries to play it through. Adams cuts it out. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Desai with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
And here's Yamal. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball.
That's going in strongly.
Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that was very necessary. Cafu, can he get it through? Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hazard making good progress. Ferran Torres. Now it's Williams. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. A heavy challenge. But they're looking at... Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! It's been shipped out wide. He's found a way through. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. He's on it, can he get away? Chu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it out wide. Dani Olmo can clear it away. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Musiala coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
It's a goal kick. Milan have opted to make another change here. Ronaldinho getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Desai. Maldini. Here's Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Balde. That has been slung wide. And they've switched it over to the other side. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And out it comes again. Dani Olmo. Adams. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita.
it.